Hello there, welcome back to grade 11 business studies. In this video, we're going to look at a paper 2 question paper. So we are going to look at the first question of that question paper. So our first question is on multiple choice questions. Our question reads various options are provided as possible answers to the following questions. Choose the answer and write only the letter A to D next to the question number. That is 1.1.12, 1.1.5 in the answer pool. For example, you are given an example on the presentation that you are supposed to make in your example. Then on the first part, 1.1.1, which of the following is an example of a non-verbal business information? We know that a non-verbal is a transfer of information from one individual to another, or one party to another without the use of words or spoken language. Then we say we have a non-verbal. So this is transfer of business information is question is asking us to identify non-verbal business information. So we look at discussions is out, it includes spoken language, and orals is out. We have a graphs, which is correct, and then we see that telephone calls also involves the use of spoken language. So we have graphs as the correct response that we have. So we have C. Then we move on to the next question. We said TransNet is an example of this company. We've got a private company, state-owned company, public company, and profit. And you see that TransNet is a state-owned company. So we have B as the correct answer. Right, so we can indicate our B. So we go on to the next part of the question, which is going to be our 1.1.3. The planning process which puts the plan into action is called a dash or N dash. We have got a business plan, grant, loan, action plan. But we know that it's an action plan. An action plan is a document that lists what steps must be taken to achieve a specific goal. So you see that it breaks down the goals into actionable steps. So exactly as our question is requiring, it requires the planning process which puts the plan into action. So we have action plan is the correct response. So we have T. Then we go to 1.1.4, ideas that are original and useful to solve a business challenges. We have got creative thinking, lateral thinking, non-conventional solutions, and quality assurance. We see that the correct answer that we have is creative thinking. In creative thinking, we have it at on the response of A. Remember, creative thinking is basically intentionally gaining new insights and different ideas through existing information. So it fits the explanation that we have in the question 1.1.4. So we're creative thinking. Can we go to the next question, which is 1.1.5, which reads an 8-step system for managing change was designed by. We know that this is John P. Cotter, which is a B. So we've got B as the correct response that we have. Moving on to the next section, which is now on filling missing words at 1.2. Complete the following statement by using the words or words in the list below. Write only the word or words next to the question number, that is 1.2.12, 1.2.5 in the answer. So you're given the words we have got: citizens, private, public, conflict, royalties, non-profit, rent, civil, stress, and foreigners. So the first part said a humanitarian give us income and assets are used for public benefit purposes. This type of business is known as a dash company, and we know that the keywords that we have is that as a public benefit purposes. So on the first part, which is our 1.2, we're trying to pick which one does fit that, and you know that one is a non-profit company. A non-profit company. We know that a non-profit company is formed and operated for charitable or socially beneficial purposes. So that fits the expression that we have. So we are saying non-profit on the first part. So we have got non-profit here, and so we are going to indicate that as our response. So 1.2.1, we are saying non-profit is our response. We go to the next one, which is saying the ongoing fee paid to the owner of an asset by using its name and trademark is known as these are royalties. So we are going to indicate our royalties on the second part of this. So we have royalties, and we can just maybe try to make something clear. So we are saying royalties. Then I'll move on to the third part of that is on 1.2.3. We have highest workload and time pressure can be controlled through dash management. And we go again to the answer that we have. We try to see and to see that this is stress management. So we are going to indicate stress management as our response, which is 1.2.3. So this is just stress management. When you go to 1.2.4, it's people who live or were born in a particular country are called. So these were born in a particular country. So this is their country. So it always means these are citizens, and we have got citizens here. But if they were born in another country, we are going to say foreigners. So we take citizens, 1.2.4. The last one we are saying, which is 1.2.5. You can see what we have to say. The Dutch society includes NGOs and CBOs, which contribute to the social and economic development of communities. We know that NGOs, they are non-government organizations. Then CBOs, we have community-based organizations. So basically, these ones, we are seeing that they have the same purpose as CBOs have got the same purpose as a non-governmental organization, and we according to the responses that we are having there. Remember, we said that non-governmental organizations are operated for charitable or social and beneficial purposes. So that applies also to CBO. So we can try to see according to the responses that we have, which one do we have, which is saying the Dutch society. We know that this is, according to the school that we have, is civil. They all fall under civil society. Remember, explanation of civil society, it includes a range of organizations, which include also community groups, non-governmental organization also. So that becomes the correct answer that we have on 1.2.5. So we are saying 1.2.5, we are saying civil. So this is what we have on this section. Then go to the last section, which is now on matching words. So it's saying choose a description from column B that matches the term in column A. Write all the letter A to J next to question numbers. It is 1.3.12, 1.3.5 in the answer book. I've been given an example of 1.3.6 on how to present in the answer book. Then you have column A, where we have the words, and then column B is got the explanation. So outsourcing is the first one, but we know that outsourcing it is a business practice in which companies use external providers to carry out business processes that would otherwise be handled internally. So I said these processes could be handled internally, but the company will opt to source them from outside. Then we say it's outsourcing. So we go to the responses that we are having and try to see which one is the correct one. We go down the explanations. Go to H, it's the business practice of hiring a third party to perform services. So we've got H as the correct response that we have on 1.3.1. So we are saying H. And 1.3.2 is saying equity capital. In equity capital, we know that these are the resources that belong to the owners of the business. So we go to the responses that we have there and try to see what response we have. We go down, we see that we go to J, it's saying funds contributed by the owners of a business. So we've got J as the correct response. So on 3.2, we are saying J. Go to third one is saying nomin. We have nomin, which is explained as when a team starts to understand each other. So when you are saying nomin, we are having a group which when they start to understand each other, then we say there's nomin. So we try to see which explanation do fit nomin. Go to the explanation that we are given there. Let's try to go down. If you go to G, you say coming to an agreement and reaching consensus. Obviously, when they start to understand each other, that's when they are coming to an agreement and reaching a consensus. So we've got G. as the correct explanation. Then we've got the rights approach. The rights approach. You know that the rights approach has respect for human dignity, and that is considering the individual's rights or for others. So it considers the rights for others. That's the rights approach, and it has respect for human dignity. So we try to see in terms of this explanation what we have in column B, which is that. So if you go to I, say treating all his customers and employees with respect and dignity, which is exactly as we are looking for. So we've got I as our correct response. Then we got the last one, 1.3.5, routine thinking. So the explanation that we have on routine thinking is that it's a series of steps that guides your thought process, a series of steps. So your thought process is being guided by steps that you are following. You know that it's something that is predetermined on how to guide your thinking process. So we go to column B, try to see which just makes that routine thinking. Start from where we have the first explanation. If you go to A, saying using past decisions to guide their decision making. So this is exactly as we are saying, it's routine thinking. So we have got A is the correct response. So this becomes the last part of our question 1. Thank you for listening. Hopefully the video was helpful. Let's not forget to subscribe and share. Let's not forget to share the link to our colleagues who are doing grade 11 business studies. More typical in paper 1 examination questions, paper 2 examination questions also are going to be uploaded. That is paper 1 and paper 2 questions will be uploaded on this channel. So let's subscribe and share. Let's get notified. Let's turn on the notification button so that when you upload 2 videos, you get notified. As for this video, I'm signing out. Let's meet again in the next video.